Hey you guys, it's Kristen and welcome back to the Gold Project. In today's video, I will be sharing with you my September weekly plan with me. Now I shared my monthly plan with me last week, so if you did not check that video out and you are interested, I will put that in the description below. So this week I am going to be decorating using the Chasing Butterflies kit from Two Lil Bees. Now I shared this kit during, I want to say it was my, I think it was my July plan with, or my planner supplies haul. I think that's when I shared it. But I mean, look how beautiful this packaging is. So it's very beautiful. It came with many sheets and then some extras. So I'll just share with you what it came with before I start decorating. So it came with this little small sampler, a little bookmark that I plan on laminating and using in my planner in some way. So I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to use that. This sheet, washi strip sheet, headers and some little small washi, check boxes, background stickers, a sampler page, little flags and some icons and words, and then last but not least a little journaling card. So all of this came in the Chasing Butterflies kit from Two Lil Bees, and I will make sure to leave in the description below a link to the Two Lil Bees website. Maria actually has her own website now, so she doesn't just have an Etsy shop, she now has a website that she's had for a good amount of time now, I think. So if you check the link and she's not available right now, she is fixing to go on maternity leave and take some time off because she's about to have a baby. Alright, so where do we begin with this kit? I guess I'm going to start where I usually start, and that is with the background stickers. And the reason why I usually start with the background stickers is because it allows me, if I want to put like a weekend banner over it, it gives me, I don't want to put the background sticker on top of the weekend sticker. So if that makes any sense. And let me move my lighting around. There we go. Now you're not going to see a shade behind my arms. So if you notice with all of these stickers, before I get started, I've got so many that I probably have a month's worth of stickers here if I wanted to use them for such. So I'm going to use 4 stickers on this spread, and I'll put them on Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sunday. Okay, so that is finished, and I have all of these left. So usually I will use 4 background stickers on a spread. So if you see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 left, and I probably have some more on this other page too. I'm not really sure. No, I don't guess I do. Okay, so I have 4 left on this sheet for another time. And you know what? I'm going to go ahead and cover up. Do I want to cover up the notes just yet? Not yet, because I might want to do a little washi strip like I'm fixing to do. So to indicate or divide a weekday from a weekend, I am going to use one of these little washi strips here. So I think I want to use this little butterfly one. So we are just going to put this down between Friday and Saturday to demonstrate the difference between our weekdays and our weekends. So there we go. And on top of that, I am going to put the Hello Weekend sticker. This one right here. Right along here. Uh-oh. And this is 2 separate stickers. Like so. Now, the next thing I am going to do is decide if I want to cover this up down here. And you know what? I think I am. Since I have this little strip down here, I think I am going to use it. I have not been using the notes section very much. What I have been using it for when I've used it is to kind of jot down the things that I need to purchase, and then once I purchase them, what I need to record in my checkbook. My husband and I have started buying Christmas and birthday presents. We started in, I think it was May. So we start early so we don't have to put anything on our credit card, and we have so many birthdays around the holidays. So yes, I like that. That looks good. So we will save this one. Oh, I like that it's got this little wood piece here. It looks like pieces of wood because I'll be able to cut that straight in half and use a little here and a little there, hopefully. So that looks good there. So the next thing I am going to do is, this is pretty exciting. I don't think I've gotten any of these on her kits before, but let me show you. How awesome are these? I love the date cover-ups when they come on the weekly spreads. So what I'm going to do is put each one of these over the day of the week, and then in the little box on the side, put the day. Now, if you notice, after I put the date cover-ups on, I have a tad bit of Y on Wednesday that is sticking out. So I am going to find a little small icon, maybe like a butterfly, and stick that over that. Here we go. A little coffee cup. Perfect. So now you can't see the little Y that sticks out on the side. Now, next up, what I am going to do is I think the washi strips at the top. So I'm going to use this one here, I think. Let me check. I know I had a few others that had. I don't think I see any that I want to use. Okay, I think this is it. Yes. Okay, so I think I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to attempt to cut it in half and use the floral side on both pages. Okay, I love the way that turned out. Let me see if I can zoom in and bring my planner up to give you a closer look. So I think that looks great. I like the purple underneath it. I think it just adds a little bit of something extra on top of my planner, so it's not just so plain. And I will have all of these left to use for another spread. So I'm going to put those to the side. And the next thing I am going to do is my half boxes on my videos for Monday and Wednesday. So Monday, and for these, I always use a Sharpie Ultra Fine Point permanent marker because they are glossy stickers. And y'all, I will be honest about the Sharpies. These are not my favorite pens. They dry out. I mean, you can have the cap on it for an extended amount of time and then go and write, and it takes forever to get a good mark on your sticker. So if there is another marker pen that you recommend for glossy type of stickers, please leave that in the comments below, because I would love it if I could find one that is better than this one. So on Monday, I will be doing my monthly plan with me. So these are already, once you see this, available to watch on my channel. So because I share this a week after I have decorated. So we're going to do Plan With Me monthly. And then on Wednesday, I will be sharing a KonMari Revisited. So what happened is, closet. So what happened was, on that, I decided to go back through my closet, record it all, get my life-changing magic of tidying up book back out, and really go through my closet again. And I will tell you, it feels so much better than it did the first time around. So I will leave a link to that video in the description below. I'm very excited and happy with the way that all of that turned out. So I just wanted to throw that in there and kind of explain what that meant. So the next thing that I am going to do is my little daily checklist that I always do, my little to-do list. And I've got the little headers right here that say today and to do. So I think I am going to use the today since I've got so much purple already. So the todays, and then I'm going to change it up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then underneath it, I'm just going to use the little flags because I noticed that the little checklists are not lining up with my lines, and that kind of aggravates me. So, I think it would be best to do that, and then I can just do my own little check marks on the side. Okay, my checklists are done, but let me say I have a few that I think 1 or 2 that are crooked, but I'm going to have to go with them because these type of stickers are not repositionable. So once you put them down, it's really hard to remove them without ripping your planner page. So I'm just going to have to deal with it. Now the next thing that I'm going to do is the extracurriculars, and basically when I say that, it means football game on Friday and cheer practice for my daughter on Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday. Now Wednesday we normally have swim, but the pool that we take our lessons at is being renovated right now, so we won't have that for the next couple of weeks. So let's focus on cheer first, and I have 3 little appointment boxes here. So I'm going to use each one of those to indicate that we have cheer. So Monday will be cheer from 4:30 to 7. Tuesday is cheer from 5 to 6. And then Thursday we have, or Thursday. Goodness. Thursday, oh Lord. We have cheer from 5:30 to 7. And excuse the train if you hear the train. Alright, so I'm going to let those dry. Anytime I use this nice little Sharpie pen here, I'll give it a few seconds to dry before placing it down because it will smear, I have learned. Alright, and the next is going to be football game on Friday. So I am going to use, let me see, which one do I want to use for that? I am going to use, I'm just going to use one of these little half boxes. So I'm going to use this one over here, and I'm just going to put football game away. And we'll let that dry, and then we'll place that on Friday. And then while we're on that type of thing, I need to put down that my son gets his cast on Wednesday. If you do not follow me on social media, you might not know what I'm talking about. My son is 4 and he is in preschool. I got a call, or I got a text twice on Wednesday that he fell off the side of the slide at preschool, and he was complaining. He went to the nurse checked him, and he said his arm was not broke. Well, by the end of the day, this was 8:45 in the morning. By 3 o'clock, his teacher was texting me again. He had been back down to the nurse, and the nurse thought that he needed to get it checked out. So as soon as he got off the bus Wednesday, I took him to the ER, and we found out after several hours that he had broke his wrist in 2 different spots. So that evening we got a splint, because I did not know this, but they don't want to cast an arm immediately because of the swelling. So the doctor came in to the ER. It was great that he was there, and he talked to us about it, and he told us to come back the next Wednesday to get a cast put on. So I figured my son would break a bone at some point, but I did not think it was going to be in preschool. So that was a very interesting situation. So I'm going to put that on Wednesday, and to put that, I had a little, here we go. Well, no. Here we go. We're going to use one of these. So we've got one of these little appointment boxes. There's several appointment boxes in this, which works great. So we're going to put Derek cast at 9:15. And that is on Wednesday. Alright, the last thing I think I want to do on this spread, and I will be completely finished, is marked payday, which is on Friday. Friday is filling up, isn't it? And I just saw a payday sticker. Where did it go? Where did that? Oh, there it is. Is this the one? Okay, so this payday sticker right here, let me get a little closer so you can see it. We are going to place the little pink payday sticker on Friday, because I usually get paid on the 10th, but since the 10th falls on a weekend, we get paid that Friday before. So we're just going to mark payday at the top of that. So you guys, that is basically it for this week's planner spread. So I am going to cut the footage right here and then come back on the 10th with my completely filled out spread and talk about everything that I filled in. Alright, now I am back a week later with my completely filled out layout, and here it is. Now, this time around, I do this different every time. It just depends on what I have in my hand at the moment. This time around, I used a purple highlighter, and it was actually this one right here. This Sharpie highlighter to do all of the highlighting. If you see, I started out with a pen, check marking the side when I completed a task, but I couldn't tell. If you see right through here, I could not tell which things were check marked. So I decided to get out my highlighter, and I used purple because it matched this week's layout. So now when I open up to this planner page, I know exactly what has gotten done and what still needs to be done. So everything I got done this week, I think everything turned out good. You will see that some days I have right here, like on Monday, I had 2 things that I had to get done. Then if you look straight across, on Friday, I have a ton of things that I needed to get done. So I didn't just do 5, I think it's like 8 or 9. So sometimes I do start writing to the side. It just depends on how many to-dos I need to get finished in a given day. So my to-dos are basically the same type that y'all see every month that I do these things, like blog posts and video. This was the week that I do my blog post for one of the blogs that I post for every month. So 2 or 3 of the days have that information on it. Things like run to GNC to get pills, get my dog pills, order checks. Let's see, go to the bank, get cash, post office. So everything, no matter what it is, if it's something on my to-do list, it gets marked in my planner. Then at the very bottom down here in the little notes section, I have little transactions that need to go in. So I just throughout the week, if there's something that I haven't had time to pull out my checkbook register for yet, I will make a note of that. And then I have like this little note down here that I need to order a fall tee, a Mickey fall tee from a certain shop that I want to get a shirt from. So I just basically use this as a brain dump little spot. So then throughout the week, my Polaroid zip pictures, you know, every week I do my thumbnail pictures. And let me just talk about the new app. Okay, last week I noticed they had a new app for the Polaroid zip. So now the Polaroid Snap has an app and so does the zip. I hate it. I hate it. I feel like my pictures are blurry. They're not proportionate, even though I did the right setting. I don't like it at all. If you go back and you look at my pictures from the other app, they're all crisp photos. And then you go to this week where I had to use this new app and they're blurry and they're not proportionate. I don't like it at all. I wish they would quit messing with the apps. I'd finally got used to the other one that I really disliked, and it was working out great for me. Then I go to print my pictures at the end of last week using the same app that I have been using for, I guess now, the Polaroid Snap. And look, they're half the size of the other ones in the same layout. So it told me, it popped up a little box saying, hey, if you're using a zip, you need to download this app. So I downloaded it, and now, I mean, look at these horrible looking photos. I'm not very happy about this app at all, and I wish Polaroid would quit messing with it. So I'm really not happy about this at all. Just to kind of throw that out there. So then I have, I think, one outfit picture. Derek here, we went and got his cast on Wednesday. Then pictures from Grandparents' Day, and my husband and I got a date night on Saturday. We went to see the movie It, and it was pretty good, I must say. I would say it was pretty good. I really enjoyed it. So overall, this is my weekly spread completely filled out. I hope you have enjoyed watching me decorate this spread and sharing the completed spread with you at the end. So I hope you give this video a thumbs up, and I hope you subscribe if you haven't done so already. I hope you all have a fantastic week, and until next time, bye you guys.